SoFi is ripping hard. Here's exactly how I'm playing it with my open covered call positions. Yo, what is going on, premium chasers? I hope you're having a God blessed day today. Every single person that comments down below is going to get my Sunday Option Sellers weekly planning template. This is a great resource for you guys to fill out to go into the trading week with a plan and structure. So if you want that free template, drop a comment down below. I'll personally respond to you with it. And while you're down there, do me the biggest favor of your day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because as today we're seeing SoFi has been on an absolute tear. And we're going to be going over the portfolio on the channel here, where we're trying to see what happens here, right? Because I don't know what's going to happen. I deposited $5,000 into it. I started recording some cool content here. You guys seem to be really enjoying it. So obviously, the more you guys like the videos and let me know what else you guys want to see, the better. But I think it's kind of cool. I'll have this private little portfolio here on the channel that I can feature. Again, not really going to probably be adding any more money into it. If I do, I'll let you guys know. But I want to keep this like a small account. That way, it's all relatable to all of us, right? So let's go over the shoulder, guys. So, my goodness gracious, if you have not seen it, SoFi up 9% today. 9%. What did we say in the last video? And I said, for me personally, thinking, hey, I think SoFi's going to be at $20 before we know it. And I did not think it's going to be this week. Right? I don't know if it's going to be this week, but we know earnings are coming up here. Our earnings are not too far away for SoFi here. And it is on an absolute tear. It's just, I don't like it. Like, obviously, I don't like it for the reason because I want to buy my positions. But what I don't like about it the most is I feel like it's just the hype, right? The hype is tied out all around it. Obviously, all of us, a lot of people on YouTube talk about it. A lot of people are talking about SoFi. And it is great. Like, I love the tool. I love the app. I use the app. I'm all in on SoFi for my buy and hold portfolio. And for my banking and checkings and savings. And I do love it, but I do feel like things that move too fast are usually too good to be true, right? So I do expect a pullback here. Kind of going into our position here. If you guys are following along, make sure to follow along. I think I did like a playlist where like I don't know how I'm going to organize this stuff yet, guys. I'm a one-man show here. And I'm just trying to document stuff for myself here and just kind of share the journey. So if you like it, obviously like and subscribe. I do try to release a video every single day. So we can see that I bought my SoFi shares. I bought them at $16.09 for 100 shares. I immediately started doing covered calls on them. I've had to roll already one time, and I rolled out to the 17 calls that are expiring on July 18th. So overall, the trade actually looks pretty good. I'm just looking at my premium calculator in my other screen right here. So if the trade executes, I'm going to have a nice appreciation sale of about $100. I'm also netting about $15 of premium after my cost to cancel or my cost to buy to close my roll. So netting a return on my $16, $1,609 on this position, about a 7% return if my shares get sold at 17, which I'm okay with. All right. But let's look at the options here, because you've probably been caught up in situations like this where you don't know, hey, maybe you want to capture some more of that upside, man. Think this thing is tearing to like 1850 right now, right? Like, and I'm selling it at 17. What do I do? What are my options? Pun intended, fam, right? But let's kind of talk through this all. Listen, at the end of the day, not financial advice. Dude on the internet has no idea what he's talking about, right? But with that said, oftentimes we have to just do the math for ourselves and see what makes sense, not FOMO. Okay. The last thing you want to do is be paying a whole bunch of money to close your contract out, right? In order to then essentially open up another covered call position that gives you just peanuts on your credit. Okay. Sometimes, in my opinion, it's best to just let the shares go and let them and just sell them and move on to another opportunity. I know it's not fun, but that's just the nature of this game. I am a big believer. I would say I'm a bigger believer in buy and hold, right? Not individual stocks. I don't buy and hold individual stocks. I do not. I don't like buying and holding individual stocks. I buy and hold Vanguard funds, and like a high yield savings account and treasury bills. But then with my option selling, that's where I'm kind of doing some more of this kind of stuff that I'm showing you, right? So with that said, my goal is with option selling to not lose money. And I do my best to not lose money as best as I can, right? So I'm not going to delay the inevitable, right? If SoFi is continuing this tear, I'm not going to continue to roll this thing and continuing to roll and roll and roll only just to basically be getting peanuts at that point when I could have just gotten my money back and looked for a different opportunity elsewhere, because there is opportunity elsewhere, okay? So, for example here, right, I could buy to close my SoFi position here, and I could sell to open another one, right? Now, we do have earnings on July 28th right here that you can see, right? That's going to be big. I think it's going to be big. I think they're going to have a fantastic earnings report. And yes, I'm saying that to jinx it, so it comes crashing down. Yes, that is exactly why I'm doing that, right? So, in all seriousness, though, there's slim pickings to actually be able to roll this out for a credit. So, for example, if I do August 1st here, and let's say I'm just going to keep it at like the same strike price, what's my credit going to be getting, right? I'm getting about $55 now of premium, $54.35 of premium if I roll this out to August 1st for my $17 strike. I'm keeping the same price, right? But I'm now getting about a $54 credit. Is that good? Is that bad? You're going to have to make that decision for yourself. For me personally, it's adding basically another month, right, to my trade, essentially, is what I'm doing here, right? And I'm paying a good amount of money to be able to buy to close out this position, right? So if I roll, typically I want to be able to sell it at a higher strike. We all do, right? And not having to push out expiration. But when a stock is shooting up like this so quickly, honestly, the option, sometimes letting it go is the best route. So in my situation, when I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, well, what if I want to like bump this up to like an 18? Like, what am I getting here, right? My midpoint. $4.65 if I bump this up, right? If I bump this up to $18 strikes on August 1st. Like, maybe if you factor that into your calculation, right, then that would make sense for you. Like, maybe if you factor that into, actually, that's a debit. Actually, my bad. You're not even getting a credit. I misread that. I thought I said credit, right? So you're paying $4.65 for that. Like, to me, that's not worth it, right? It's not worth it. Even though I might get an extra $100 in appreciation sale, an extra on top of that, I'm missing out on other opportunity costs. Sometimes we're trying to save these trades when oftentimes the best route to save a trade is to just let the trade go. Let the trade go, okay? Like, let the shares get called away and move on to another opportunity. And when it sets up again, and it will set up again. It will. SoFi will, again, at one point, it might not be in our timeline that we want to or as quickly as we want, but there will be a time over the coming months where SoFi will be trading at its bottom Bollinger Band, where we can get in with some cash secured puts, right? Get in at good entries and then do our covered calls again. That can happen. Right now, you know what's happening with SoFi? It was already kind of in a lot of hype around it. But it's now, there's a lot of FOMO money running into this. And when FOMO is running hot, dude, that's when I take these hands and I sit on them. Sometimes the play is no play, and no play is a position, okay? That's just me. That's the way I like to look at things. I see this time and time again, these kind of stocks that pump like crazy. You know how many like dumb money retail investors are just pouring money into this right now, and they have no idea what they're doing, and there will be a pullback. We've seen this time and time again. If there's not, I don't care. I'll go on to another opportunity. But one thing I do know, eventually there will be a pullback. And at that pullback, if it makes sense for me, right, I'm going to be looking at the cash secured puts to do. Okay, that's my plan at least. So most likely, and I may, if I do end up rolling it, I will let you guys know what I end up actually rolling to, because I want to make it make sense for me, right? I don't want to just roll for the sake of rolling. I want to be able to get my capital and deploy it elsewhere if I need to. But stay tuned, because every day I'm going to hopefully be able to do a little update video with Fidelity. I've recently switched everything over. Or not everything. I've been really playing around with Fidelity with this portfolio that we're going to feature here on the channel. There's a couple quirks. Like, for example, it takes a while for your money to settle. So for today now, it tells me my 100 shares of SoFi are owned in margin account, but that's because my funds don't clear till July 8th. July 8th? That's crazy. That's absolutely, that's wild that it takes that long for the funds to clear. So that's a big con for me. I wish that money, it is instantly, quote unquote, available for you, but not really. You can't do cash secured puts. I know one of you talked to me about in the comments, oh, that you can. You can't. I called them. Maybe you can, or you used to be able to. Right now, you can't. So there are a couple cons there. I don't like their mobile app very much either, but overall, I am really enjoying the options chain. I'm really enjoying, obviously, earning interest on my cash secured puts as well. Some of you already know if you watched yesterday's video or 2 days ago on the last update video, I did a fat finger trade on my Fidelity app. And I made literally $4.72 of premium on $3,000, bro. Like, just absolutely crazy, just stupid mistakes. But that's all good. It's all part of the learning process. And, at the end of the day, that's what this channel is about. I'm not some guru. I'm just documenting my journey here, and I hope you guys enjoy it, right? So if you are somebody that wants a little bit more of a handheld approach in all of this and join an incredible mastermind of option sellers doing this day in and day out, sharing ideas with one another, all the trainings, calculators, tools, everything you need to be a successful option seller, click the first link in the description of today's video. You're going to learn more about what the ARC option strategy is, and if it sounds like something you'd want to get involved in, you'll be able to book a call with us. I ask for two things. You are financially stable, right? You have a job, you have a business, right? You're not on your last dollar, right? Because as you see, this strategy takes money, right? And number two, you're not toxic. You're a cool person, right? You're not, you don't come into an environment and just kill the whole vibe. And I think you would know that if you are toxic or not. I'm sure somebody must have told you that at one point. Okay. Otherwise we will. No, all jokes aside, click the first link in the description of today's video if you guys want to learn more about options. So remember, sell options, click premiums, repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.